Hey boss friends, it's your girl Jessi. Thank you so much for tuning in to Let's Talk. If you are new to the channel, every Tuesday we talk business, entrepreneurship, and real life situations. So if you're down to talk, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and make sure to turn on your notifications because you don't want to miss what we have in store. Please don't forget, this Friday I'm hosting a live webinar to answer all of your questions about JSM Tax Academy. I also have a very special announcement, so make sure you click the link below to register for the webinar. And with that being said, let's talk. So today we're going to talk about how to pay yourself as a single member LLC. As you know, LLC stands for Limited Liability Corporation, which means it's serving as a protective barrier to separate your personal finances from your business finances. For example, if someone decides to file a lawsuit against you, you would not be personally liable for those damages. They can't come after your personal bank accounts, your savings accounts, your home, your investments, things like this. That structure is going to separate you. An LLC is not only going to protect you personally, but it's also going to raise your credibility as a professional. You would be surprised at how differently you're going to be perceived as a business operating as an LLC or corporation versus just a sole proprietor or independent contractor. So if you have not already formed an LLC, make sure you go ahead and take a look at my video on how to start a business. You want to make sure you have your business checking account set up. Remember, this is to keep your personal and business finances separate. And I want to stress the importance of maintaining the separation between your business and your personal banking accounts is because of something called piercing the corporate veil. So this is when the court will hold the LLC personally liable for its debts or any lawsuit, which again, your home could be at risk, your bank accounts, and all of your personal assets. And I know you're like, okay, Jessi, you just said if I form this LLC, I won't be personally liable, right? Well, yes and no. The court will pierce the corporate veil in situations where there is not a real separation between the company and its owners, okay? So for example, if you're not paying yourself from your business account and just using it for all of your personal expenses, just using it like an ATM and swiping it, this is something that could put you at risk. And we're all guilty of that, right? It's just so convenient. You might have that business credit card or checking a card with you, but you cannot just swipe it and use it as a personal, ATM card. The court can audit your account and determine that there's no real separation between you personally and your business and hold you personally liable even though you have that LLC set up. So you don't want to go just swiping your business card for any and everything unless you're absolutely sure that it can be used as a deduction for your business. Make sure to keep that in mind and be on top of your finances and how you're allocating everything. This is very important. Okay, so when you don't have an employer withholding your taxes from your paycheck like you would with a regular 9-to-5 job or salary, you are going to be responsible for calculating your tax burden throughout the year and setting aside enough money to cover your payments. You want to make sure when you get paid, you're setting aside at least 20 to 30% for taxes. Remember, as we discussed in our video about how to structure your business, an LLC is taxed as a disregarded entity. Therefore, the company's profits and losses are passed on to you, meaning you don't have to file a separate business return. You just file that Schedule C with your personal tax returns. Now, you can elect to have your business taxed as an S corporation, which we've talked about before, and just you want to go back and look at those past videos if you have not. So just quickly, an S corporation is a tax classification you can elect to take for your business. With the S corp status, you would be considered an employee and have to pay yourself a reasonable salary. So you wouldn't be an independent contractor anymore. You would be filing yourself as an employee. You will be taking a payroll and receiving a W-2. So what would happen is you would pay yourself a reasonable salary. You will pay income tax, Medicare, and Social Security on that salary, which is the same as the self-employment tax. Any remaining profits of the business would not be required to pay the self-employment tax. So this S-Corp status would essentially allow you to avoid paying double taxation, okay? But remember, your business has to be ready for this step, because if it's not, you're gonna end up paying more money, okay? Like I said before, you have to pay yourself a salary, and that's gonna come with payroll fees and all kinds of additional expenses. So you just wanna make sure you're ready for that step. Now, as a single member LLC, paying yourself is going to be as easy as transferring money to your personal account from the business account, or just writing yourself a check from the business account. Now, this is going to be recorded on your book as an owner's draw. And again, you want to make sure that you're setting aside at least 20 to 30% for taxes. The bottom line is you want to leave a very clear paper trail to separate you personally and your business. As a business owner, it is your right to take as many owner's draws as you want to, but you want to make sure that you're leaving enough cash reserve to run your business for at least 3 to 6 months as a rule of thumb, okay? That is all I have for you today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in again. If you're interested in starting your own tax preparation company from home, click the link below. Also, make sure to register for the free live webinar this Friday, where I'm going to be answering all of your questions. Please hit the subscribe button, hit your notifications, and share this video with someone who this information could really help. It's your girl Jessi, and I'm signing out. See you next time.